Yo, what is good, my good people? My name is Martin. Welcome back to my channel, man. If you haven't subscribed, man, hit on that subscribe button, crash on the notification bell. Stay up to date with everything I got going on. It is highly appreciated. So today I wanted to talk about new dumpsters versus building your own dumpster for your dumpster rental business. If you want to start this, if you want to operate this, if you want to be successful doing this, I want to give you guys some tips on how I maneuvered through this, because I actually did both. I actually had ones that I had built up myself, and I actually had ones that I bought, from a manufacturer, brand new. I'm actually in talk to get some roll-off, so I'm excited about that. It's a little wait time, so like I told you guys in one video, I know I be feeling like I'm up and down, but listen, as an entrepreneur, it's always going to be time where you're going to be like, oh, one day you're going to be like, I wouldn't do that, and then something comes up, or you have an epiphany, or you see people who you go around who's doing the similar things you're doing, and you're seeing how successful they are doing it. So it kind of makes you want to think, if you want to get to another level, that's the only thing left. You know what I'm saying? I mastered this level, so now it's only right to go to that next level, and that is roll off. So but anyway, that'll be I'll definitely keep you guys in the loop on that. I'll show you guys all about that, what I got going on with that, when those arrive, how I'm going to be marketing those. But so going back to buying new versus building your own, that really all depends on your budget. So budget is the main factor to this. I hear these geese. They're snapping. They just now started snapping because I'm recording. That's why, and I'm going straight through too. So it has to happen. You got to have some adversity. Anyway. So with the new builds versus the building yourself, it all depends on your budget. So your budget has everything to do with that. So with the budget, a person who has $250,000 in their bank account could right now could start and operate their own dumpster rental business, a successful dumpster rental business, because they got the cash flow, they got enough capital to start the right way. They got enough capital to buy a roll-off truck, to buy some roll-off dumpsters, to do a crazy Google push, you know what I'm saying, like to get all the customers in their particular area where they want to do business. So you got that. So on the flip side, with a person who doesn't have any capital or that much capital, probably you guys dealing with like a stimulus check, or you're getting your taxes back. That's a lot of times, because majority of the times, especially if you live here in America, every American, you know what I mean, especially if you work a job, if you work a 9-to-5 job, we all in our lifetime are going to have access, or going to get a large lump sum of money, whether that's taxes, right now we got the stimulus going on, whether that's fixing your credit and and getting business credit or business loans, SBA loans to start a business. So it's ways to go about everything. It just takes some time and research for you that you guys got to do to to get that type of money, to get that type of lump sum, so you can really go to the next level. It's not rocket science, man. These guys you see building these hotels, these guys you see building this mall, who built this mall, these guys you see who building all these new houses you see popping up, they all just leverage their credit, or they had money to start with. It all was money, but most of all, it wasn't just money. It was information. It was knowing what to do with that money, knowing where to put it, knowing how to invest it. So that's really what it's all about. So I'm saying, like, I think the dumpster rental business, as long as you got enough capital, as long as you got the information, you can definitely start out the gate, right away, getting dumpster rental sales, bro, getting highway contracts, getting city government contracts, getting contracts with construction companies who goes all over and build new McDonald's, or builds new apartment complexes, new houses. It's all type of different things you guys can look forward to when jumping into this. So with me, quick story, I started out, as most of you guys know, I started out, my first dumpster was $1,100. I rented it out that next day for $250 for a 15 cubic yard. Hit the ground running after that. But I didn't have enough capital. I had a $10,000 a month payroll with my other company I was doing, and my invoices weren't getting paid on time. It was a month that really set me back, and I never recovered. So I was, basically going into my credit cards, and I was paying my people, through credit, because I wasn't getting paid on the jobs that we was doing on time. So I had to make sure my people got paid, and I had to just suffer. So I kind of already was struggling financially, got in debt, messed my credit up. So my credit was really good prior to that. Had some other issues, other bills come up I had to take care of, some taxes. So that's a whole nother story. So I had to start. I didn't have a budget. I had to start the way I started. I had to start with building my own, because they were so hard to find. As you guys know, if you got a dumpster rental business, or you're trying to attempt to start a dumpster rental business, let's say you bought my book or you bought my course. Well, if you bought my course, you know exactly how to get dumpsters. You know how to get the dumpsters I got. You know how to get roll-offs. You know how to get dump trailers. But if you just got my ebook or you've been watching my videos, you probably don't know, or you're probably having a hard time finding dumpsters if you don't got the capital to start with the big roll-offs. If you got over 100 grand, you're good to go. You know what I'm saying? You got 100 grand credit, business credit, you can start a dumpster rental business tomorrow. But if you're not the person like that, you got to start creative, like how I did. It was times where, like a quick story I was going to tell you guys. I went to a customer house. I had a 10-yard. She lived in a nice neighborhood, and this is what changed me about what I was doing, because all my dumpsters, I was, just I was getting so many calls, and I didn't have no dumpster, so I was just getting desperate. So I was going on Craigslist, OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, looking everywhere I can look, and buying these landscaping trailers and building them up with wood sides, going to Lowe's, getting the wood sides 4 on each side, or just having, just doing what I got to do, man. Because I was like, man, I got to make it happen. I got to make it work. So I promise you guys, I probably I went through probably like 20 of those type of dumpsters of doing that, just so I can keep up with the demand that I was having, because I could not keep up with the demand. So I went to this customer's house with a 10-yard. It was janky, and this customer lived in a really upscale neighborhood here in my city. And when I was pulling up, and that's like the worst. I still don't like that sometimes, but I don't know. I get a little not nervous, but when I pull up to a customer house and then like the whole family is outside, you know what I'm saying? Like waiting on the dumpster, the kids, the grandparents, the husband and wife, their friends, the other, it was like 10 people out there helping them, move stuff. So I come with this dumpster, man. I had all my dumpsters painted, with my, my lettering on there, with my numbers on there, stuff like that. But still, man, I was just embarrassed. They were really kind people. But when I, was unhooking, I was just like, they were just kind of like, is this a dumpster? It was just, a little embarrassing on my end. They were really nice, but still, I was just like, man, once I dropped it off, as I was going home, I was just like, you know what? I need to switch it up, man. I need to flip this, man, because I can't be coming to customer houses, man, and I'm like nervous, embarrassed of my company. I'm embarrassed of my name, of these dumpsters, and and also, the wood wasn't strong. It was breaking off. People would call me and they'd be like, hey, we were just throwing stuff in your dumpster and like one of the sides ripped off. I'm so sorry. And I was like, man, it's my fault. It's wood sides, you're not that strong. So if you're going to start that way, just look forward to being embarrassed a little bit. If you're not embarrassed, you probably shouldn't do this business, because you want to make sure you're presented well, because it's all about presentation. So you want to make sure when you come to a customer, they want to do business with you. They like how you roll. They like how your equipment look. You're serious about it. Even though I kind of could talk my way or charm my way into letting them know, I'm about business. I mean business, but still, it wasn't no way around it. So I decided to pivot and strictly go to getting manufactured dumpsters and stuff like that. So that's what I went to. So I highly suggest, if you guys want to do your own builds, save up a little bit more money, and if you're going to get the landscaping trailers, definitely get the metal sides built up. You want to build the metal, get a welder, have them weld the metal sides. I wouldn't suggest wood. Even though I started with that, I made a lot of money. That same 10-yard dumpster, with all wood sides, cost me $500 for a landscape trailer, and I think I probably paid like $200 in the wood sides, and I probably pay a person $200 to build them. So I'm under $1,000 on that one, and that thing made me, wow. I think I didn't have it for too long because I ended up giving it away to somebody, but I probably made about, thousands. Thousands, man. Even in 7 months, I'm probably made about, if I'm doing two a week, sometime I was doing a lot of 1 day rentals during that time, so I was doing 200 a day, probably like 3 times 600 a week on one dumpster. So I was making, like $2,500 a month on that 110 yard that I pay under $1,000 a bill, so it can be done. But it's all about the presentation. So I do suggest, if you're going to do it, if you got to do it that way, get them professionally built, welded. If you're going to go through a manufacturer, that's the best route to go. You want to get new builds. If you're going to get the roll-offs, you want to get brand new roll-offs, or if you get some used roll-offs, make sure they're not all holed up and stuff like that with holes and just damage. So definitely, that's my suggestion. I do suggest the new ones over the self-made build, even though I went through both sides. But I just wanted to make this video because I get a lot of little questions about that, and I just wanted to just put that out there, man, let you guys know some of the experiences and some of the things you can run across. But I appreciate you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed, you're tripping. If you haven't shared this, make sure you guys share this on your Facebook. Please share this on your Facebook. I'm giving away a lot of money once I hit 30K, so make sure you guys definitely get your friends and family to subscribe, and let's get to it. Definitely check out the ebook or the course, man, whatever your price range is, whatever you want to do. If you want to get more information, hit me up on IG. That's where I'm at Martin_Extraordinaire. Hit me up ASAP. Hey, man, I appreciate you guys for watching, man. Like this, share this. I love y'all. God bless y'all. Peace out.